Can I bring a fellow man to the UK under dependent visa? Is that possible? Do you know it's very possible? You can bring, as a man, you can bring a fellow man to the UK under dependent visa. As a woman, you can bring a fellow woman to the UK under dependent visa. Let me guide you through on that. You know that a lot of marital rights is legal in this country. The marital right that is legal in this country is not just a marriage between a man and a woman. So with this, I'm going to highlight more what is expected of you, what you need as in the eligibility, the criteria, and the numbers of people that you can actually bring to the UK legitimately under dependent visa. Let's go on that. Before I do that, I want to welcome you back to my channel. If today is your first time of stopping by, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Please click the subscription button. You like and share the video. You can as well turn on the bell, so whenever we post any update, it will ring in your doorstep for you to come and grab the update. That's the advantage of turning on the bell. Thank you so much for that. If you have been with us, we really appreciate your presence. We don't take it for granted. Thank you for your support. Oh yeah, let's go. Let me tell you how you can bring a fellow woman, a fellow man to the UK under dependent visa. What you need to have, what the person need to have, everything that has to do with the eligibility. I want to take you through on that. Let's go. Yes, a fellow man can be brought to the UK under a dependent visa if he is your spouse, civil partner, or married partner who has been in a relationship similar to marriage for at least 2 years, if he is your dependent child. Let me break it down. Don't panic. It's not that hard to understand. Let me take it one after the other. Let me start from the civil partner. 1. Spouse or civil partner. If you are legally married or in a civil relationship or civil partnership, your spouse or civil partner can apply as a dependent visa. This is the one all of us know, the husband and wife, dependent this, dependent that. This is the one popular that everybody knows. That is the major route a lot of people have used to bring their partners, their wives, their children to this country. Okay? The second one is unmarried partners. If you are in a relationship similar to marriage, that is, example, cohabiting, and in a relationship akin to marriage for at least 2 years. For at least 2 years. If you have been cohabiting with somebody for at least 2 years, you can actually bring that person to this country as a dependent. Another way you can, let me explain more on that. Your unmarried partner can apply as a dependent. This cohabiting, you know, most people in Nigeria can be in a relationship for so long when they are not married. Some even live as husband and wife when they are not married. You can actually bring this person to the UK as your partner, as unmarried partner. You are eligible for that. I'm sure many people don't know about this, but I'm bringing it to your doorstep today. Another one is a dependent child. Your child under 18 years old or child over who has previously been on dependent visa can join and apply under dependent visa. What do I mean by this? Any child you have already brought to this country before under dependent visa can as well, even though the person is past the age of 18, the person can still apply for dependent visa under you. Or your children that have not applied before, but they are less than 18 years. These are the people you can bring as children under dependent visa. Okay, who is another adult you can bring? Adult dependent relative visa. Adult dependent relative visa. There is also an adult dependent relative visa that allow British citizens or settled people in the UK to sponsor a close family member, including siblings, if they require long-term personal care due to exceptional circumstances. This side is where they're explaining. Let me take, for instance, you have a brother, you have a sister that requires exceptional care. This is not a popular one, because this one, there should be a reason that you are the one to take care of this person, a long-term something. That is not something that is expected of you to be going to and fro, running to go and take care of the person. You can actually bring the person over, that's your sibling that is an adult. You can actually bring the person over here to take care of that person. The person can actually come under dependent visa. This person is not your wife, is not your child, is your sibling or a close relative that is under your care, that it has exceptional case for you to take care of the person. You can bring the person over for you to take care of the person in the UK. Another important consideration, separate application. Two of you are going to apply separately. What do I mean by that? Dependents will need to complete separate application and pay their own visa fee. Their visa fee is not the same thing with the one you paid because they are under your dependent. No, they are going to pay for their own visa fee. Another one is genuine relationship. What do I mean by genuine relationship? I'm taking it step by step so you will know what is expected of you. Genuine relationship. If you are applying with an unmarried partner, you will need to provide evidence of a genuine and cohabiting relationship that is akin to marriage. This is where many of you might not be eligible for, because people cohabiting in Nigeria hardly have what do I call it, certificate to show that they have been cohabiting. But a lot of people living together in Nigeria have one thing or the other to prove that we have been living together, we have been into this relationship for this so long. They are still a way for you to prove that. That evidence is what they need for you to bring to show that this person, I have been cohabiting with this person for this so long. They said minimum of 2 years. Okay. Another one is financial requirement. You may need to meet financial requirements to demonstrate that you can support yourself and your dependent. This one is now lies on the kind of work you do here. What is your financial capability? Can you be able to take care of everything that has to do with the bill of that person that is coming under you? That person you are bringing, that's your sibling that needs your care, that's your adult child, that's this person or the other person you are bringing. You must prove that you are financially capable to take care of them before that visa can be approved. So your finance have a very big role to play here. But I'm sure before you think of bringing somebody to your care, I'm sure it's something you know, that you can actually take care of this person before you do that. So if you can do this, you still have the chance to take care of that your sister or that your brother. Another one is working in the UK. Depending on the type of visa you hold, your dependent partner may be able to work in the UK. This is where that your adult child comes in. That's your sibling that you're bringing here for a long time care. Do you know they can actually do some work to help themselves? Of course they can. So this is where the visa application already helped you. If you are financially stable enough to prove that you can take care of these people, when you bring them in here, they can actually work because they came under dependent visa. I myself, I came on that dependent visa. I have been working. A lot of people like that. So you can bring that dependent and the person is eligible to work in this country. So another thing is indefinite leave to remain. After 5 years of living in the UK as a dependent, your partner may be eligible to apply for indefinite leave to remain. So also to every other dependent that is coming here. That's your dependent, that's your child, that's your sibling you brought here. They still have the same rights, they still have the same eligibility to get that indefinite leave to remain. Where do I need to highlight more on this? If you have the chance to bring anybody to this country and you don't know what and what is expected of you, what you need to have, I think that this overview, this is just like a summary of those your questions. Can I bring a fellow man? Yes, you can. Can I bring a fellow woman? Yes, you can. Can I bring an adult that is not my child? Yes, you can. Can I bring my child that is above 18 years? Yes, you can. The only thing is for you to know what is expected of you. What are the requirements? What and what do you need to do? What is expected of you? When they finally come, what and what are they eligible for? These are the things you should know at the back of your mind, that you bringing somebody to the UK is not totally stopped. Because many people think that anything that has to do with dependent, UK have stopped it. It's not true. UK have not stopped everything that has to do with dependent. It's you knowing what this lane I want to follow. What am I eligible for that? What is the criteria? Did I meet the criteria? That's the only question you ask yourself. Immediately you get that answer, you forge ahead. Everything is well explained. Any step you reach, you will find how it's done. Everything is... In fact, social media and internet have helped us to solve a whole lot of problems. All you need is ask question. You will get the answer to your doorstep. If you have the chance to bring that your brother, that your sister, under dependent visa, you can as well go ahead and do it. Nothing spoil. As long as you have the financial capability, as long as they have all the requirements, all the criteria, you can as well bring them on. Uniting without your family should be a criteria. It should be something you should consider, as long as you have what it takes to do that. Thank you so much. Like this video, subscribe and share. See you in our next video. Thank you.